Warning, this video is created for the educational use and to show the various techniques of the wireless penetration testing. Using this information for the malicious activity can send you behind the jail. In this video, we have used our own router for the demonstration, so don't be a fool and act smartly.
Now what I am going to do is I'll tell you a few more things about the pen testing of the wireless networks. Okay guys, so now we know the basics of the pen testing of the wireless routers. Now what I am going to do is I am going to hack the basic WEP Wi Fi routers, which you cannot find easily nowadays because they're very vulnerable and anyone could hack them. So first of all, I have told you that your wireless card have the two modes. First is the monitor mode and second one is the managed mode. By default it is on to the managed mode. So first of all, for hacking the WEP Wi-Fi routers, you need to put your wireless card onto the monitor mode. So let's see the available Wi-Fi interfaces. And the available Wi-Fi interface is WN0. By default it is on to the managed mode and you can see here as well. Now I am going to make the use of command called airmon-ng start WN0. This command will gonna enable the monitor mode on the WN0. Hit enter and let's do the IW config again, and you can see guys, WN0 mon has been activated. Now it is on to the monitor mode. This command I am going to use for scanning the available Wi-Fi routers around me. Airdump-ng WN0 mon, which is the wireless interface. Now it will gonna scan all the Wi-Fi networks available around us, and we are having a WEP router and this is the test AP. This is my own Wi-Fi router. Just for the sake of demonstration, I am going to hack this particular router and you are going to witness all the steps that how I am going to hack that particular router. So let's press the Ctrl C and let's see the complete information about this AP. So this is the MAC address of this particular AP, or we can say the BSS ID. So for seeing the complete information about this particular AP, simply type in here airdump-ng BSS ID is this and the channel is 11. Now we are going to write all the data into a file called start. So I am going to write all the data into a file called start, and now I have to specify the interface, and our interface is going to be the WN0 mon. Now what this command will gonna do is it will gonna capture all the packets which are flowing towards this router or which are coming from this router into a file called start. Now hit enter. Okay guys, so they can see the data packets are increasing. You can notice over here a client is connected as well, and this client must be consuming all the data packets, and we will wait for all these data packets, and if these data packets will go above 10,000 IVs, then we will try to run the aircrack-ng to crack the password. Okay, so now it has gone above the 10,000, so let's try to run the attack on it. Let's use a command called aircrack-ng, and the file which it has created is start. So let's do the ls here, and you can see guys, this is the captured file. So let's copy the name of the file. Let's see the help of the aircrack-ng. So for the WEP, you can notice here path to the word list or the file name. Let's give the file name over here, aircrack-ng, and the file name is present onto the root directory, and the file name is start01.cap. Let's hit enter and see if it is able to crack the password of WEP router or not. And you can see guys, it has started making the permutation combination, and you can see guys, it has been failed and it is waiting for the 20,000 IVs, and when it will finish the 20,000 IVs, then it will start cracking the password again, and now it has captured 19,900 IVs, and there it is, 20,000 IVs, and it has tried again. and they can see guys it has not get the password again, and now it is waiting for the 25,000 IVs. It happens when the password is quite complex. If victim has used the simple password, then that password could be cracked into the 20,000 IVs, in fact under the 10,000 IVs as well. But here the victim is using the hard password or the complex password, and that's why it is taking the lots of IVs to crack that password. Okay guys, 25,000 IVs, it is trying again to crack the password, and they can see guys we have got the password here, that is BA0F551F9C with these colons. So what I need to do is, first of all I am going to store this password somewhere, because I am going to use this password for connecting my Windows machine to the router. Okay, so let's try to use this password and see if this password is right or wrong. Click on this network manager. So let's press the Ctrl C because we don't want to capture any more IVs. Let's try to connect to the test AP. So let's try to enter that password, that is PA, and we have to remove the colon in between this password. So after that we have the 0F551F9C, and it is case sensitive. Okay, so let's see the password, and there it is, PA0F551F9C. Now click on next, and now it is trying to connect, and they can see guys test AP has been connected. It means the password is right. So let's try to go to the youtube.com, and they can see guys router is working. We have successfully hacked the WEP router. So this was the scenario where one client was connected and that client was consuming the IVs, and that's why the data packets were increasing. But what will happen if there is no client connected to the WEP Wi-Fi router?